Alright, so I started off the week with DCTH. I was looking for it to actually hit right around the 650 area. Uh, I was late to the party, so what I decided to do was I was going to risk just over this. If it cut over that, then it was going to work. Um, 'Cause I couldn't take a short all the way down here, risking up here. But for where I was aiming for, I felt like if I was risking 25 cents, it was worth the risk. So I took the trade. It didn't work. I was looking for, well, right in here for the next level, right? It started stuffing. I went in half size. When it came back up, in hindsight, I should have. I should just cut it because it wasn't working, and I shouldn't have went in half size. I should have went in full size. And if I did go in full size, yeah, I would have stopped break even, which would have been fine. But I didn't. I added to it, and then I held for the break of no 727. Can't remember exactly why I cut off here. I'm pretty sure I was looking for this thing to go over 750. I couldn't hold here and then let it go a dollar against me and then it go down. Um, and that's kind of what I'm going through right now is because I started going back and re-looking over a lot of my trades, and I have a higher win rate, but my losses are bigger than my wins because I am willing to hold a little bit too long. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was talking to me like he trades a little bit differently than I do. He trades off of a tick chart, and he's literally risking like 3 cents. If it doesn't work, he just cuts it, and I feel like that's definitely something I need to start working on a lot more. Is just cutting off my losses much quicker. Um, then uh, Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot. I added too much size. I was for the price of this stock. I didn't have my risk in line with everything. My dollar amount. Like right here, this should have. It's two trades. It should have been a 2 hour trade. It wasn't. This was a 1 hour. This was about a 2 hour trade. So really, on the day I was down 3 hour, which I shouldn't do. Then the next day, um, so I had a pretty decent sized loss on this day. Then I come back and I have a good trade on the same stock the next day, and this thing is just it can't fucking break over $6. I took a short. I was risking just over $6. I actually wanted it higher. I wanted. I was really hoping to get somewhere around this area. And I was like, man, I really don't know if it's gonna have enough juice to pop over $6. It's not even gonna get to 650s. So I took short here, but I went in with half the size I had here. At the same time, with what my risk was, I should have been really like if I really cut it off where I was willing to trade, I should have had more size than both of these trades. But I definitely should have had more size than what I was in with, and it worked out. I wanted it to fade much farther. That's kind of like what I was looking for. Was like down in this area. Um, it didn't get there. I held it all day, and I just cut it off when it right before the open or right before the close. So, but you know, I had a decent trade on this. Like really, like if I would have been in with the right size, I would have made almost this day back almost. Um, but it was after this day that I was talking to my buddy. No, it was this morning. It was this morning, yeah. So this was on what, Wednesday. I didn't take a trade on Thursday. Uh, then I talked to my buddy this morning actually, and he was kind of talking about how he trades, like what he's looking at, all this kind of stuff, and made me kind of want to look at things a little bit differently. So I got into KRCRKN today. I got in pre-market. Um, Really, where I got in is exactly where I was looking for, because uh, I got in like when it was down here. I was like, all right, man, this hits 215. Like I'm gonna get in, and but I had a very very tight risk because I was like, it either works or it doesn't work. Like, I got just a little bit of space, and I want to take one trade in pre-market. So I took the trade. I cut the loss. Then I was looking for it a little bit higher. I didn't quite get to where I was looking, and I didn't get back in the trade. And then when this popped up, I wanted it a little bit higher. I was looking for it to pop over pre-market high, pop and fell over pre-market high, or 250. I was gonna take it at pre-market high, popped up and stuffed under. If it just kind of ripped through, I was gonna wait for a pop and fell into the 250 area, but I didn't get it. And hey, Athena, hey, and I didn't get in, so I missed out on the day. But I'm happy that I had a very tight risk, and yeah, I mean, it didn't work. But I need to definitely start to reevaluate that, because some of my winners, I'm not like, now I am being very good. I'm living my winners run, which is much better, but I'm giving way too much wiggle room to my losses, and so I really need to tighten that up. And I don't know. Yeah, I think that I'm getting uh, better than I've been doing, but I think that me reviewing the trades over the last 2 years, like, really kind of maybe reflect on something that I overlooked in the past. So pretty simple week. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of trades really. Like, even this trade wasn't up a lot. So I mean, it. But at the same time, for me, like, I mean, this could have been a pretty solid trade if I would have got in. You know, but you know, hindsight's 2020. So, anyways, that's it for me this week, and yeah, just review it, and hopefully, honestly, the small cap market starts livening up a little bit. Like, it's kind of rough when there isn't a lot of plays to be going around. So, but yeah, there we go for week August 18th. So.